Hi, my name is Lindsay Dempsey, and I'm doing the introduction.
Hi, my name is Octavia, and I'll be doing the body of the speech.
Hi, my name is Grace Crawford, and I'll be doing the third point of the body of the speech.
I'm Calvin Bogan, and I'll be doing the conclusion.
Do you ever wonder about other cultures and their traditions? What they celebrate, when they celebrate, with whom they celebrate, but also how their celebrations differ from America's? Well, today we are going to discuss Honduras and its Christmas tradition, including gifts, decor, and food. Just some background information on Honduras. Honduras is located in Central America. For those who don't know where Central America is located, it is the southernmost part of North America that connects our continent to South America. Central America consists of Belize, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, and Panama. It is bordered by the Pacific Ocean, the Caribbean Sea, Colombia, and Mexico. Honduras was originally inhabited by many indigenous tribes. The most prominent tribe of those were the Mayans. After the Mayan civilization failed, a series of unfortunate events occurred for those who tried to settle thereafter. I have gathered a timeline of more of Honduras' history that can be found at honduras.com/history. In 1502, Christopher Columbus stepped foot on Honduras soil. In 1525, Spain began conquest of Honduras. In 1539, Spain gained the territory of Honduras. In 1810, Honduras overthrew its own king. In 1821, they gained their own independence and joined the Mexican Empire. In 1823, they broke away from the Mexican Empire and joined the FRCA, or the Federal Republic of Central America, which included Guatemala, El Salvador, Nicaragua, and Costa Rica. In 1840, they broke up the FRCA and became fully independent. According to Wikipedia's researchers, Honduras' population is now around 8 million and are known for their tropical fruit, sugarcane, production of minerals, and coffee. The current capital is Tegucigalpa, and the current religion is Catholic. Now that I have introduced Honduras, I will now pass it over to another one of my members.
This Christmas holiday is a very important part of the traditional family life to the people of Honduras that have taken over the westernized society. The majority of the Honduran population is Catholic, so the story of Joseph and Mary is told throughout the community of Honduras, and the story is told by the elders of the community of Honduras. Christmas is celebrated in a very traditional way in Honduras. It is celebrated on midnight of December 24th, and depending on where you live at in Honduras, it's not always celebrated on that day. It can be celebrated on December 25th in that morning, or it can be celebrated December 25th at 12 o'clock that night. In Honduras, gifts are not a very important part of Christmas in Honduras. It's mainly focused on family and friends. And it's very important that they get together that night, December 24th, to get together, and they gather outside and they pray and they just thank God for them making it through another year. And they just ask God to bless them and to bless those who wasn't there, to bless those who aren't there, that they're in heaven. Another part of Honduran Christmas culture is that they do fireworks at midnight once gifts and dinner is eaten. And on that night in Honduras, according to HondurasNews.com, that's when a lot of deaths occur on December 24th and December 25th. Last year, according to Honduras.com, 121 people passed away on Christmas night, December 24th. Gifts like I said, are not very important in the Honduras culture. The children get a set of clothes, and the set of clothes is like a resemblance of a new year, and they get a new set of shoes. If the children in Honduras are given gifts, they are given the gifts by their godparents. Unlike over here in the U.S., Christmas is mainly focused on toys, electronics. We don't look at the bigger picture of just having your family. We just look at, oh, what am I getting for Christmas? And gifts are given by parents, sisters, brothers, whoever you live with, or friends that you know. In Honduras, the gifts are there to extravagant, again, depending on where you live at. Where my stepfather's from, La Ceiba, the gifts are very bare, and if they do get new clothes and new shoes, it's something that the elders in the community has made. And as for the elders and parents of the children, they wear clothes that have been made and been passed down for the Christmas holiday.
The more equally important aspects of a Honduran Christmas is the decorations and traditional celebrations. Many of the homes in Honduras are decorated behind walls that surround the homes. This is similar to the United States, except the United States people put a lot of money into expensive decorations and don't worry about them getting stolen. However, Honduras is a very poor country, and during festive times and holidays, many of the decorations people put out have a high possibility of being stolen. If the family can't afford to decorate their homes, they may paint their walls instead. Unlike in the United States, in Honduras, there's no place to go to buy a Christmas tree, so if a family can afford to buy a tree, they will buy an artificial one. During this time, it is also common to see many families going out and decorating palm trees located near their homes. Like in most cultures, many traditions are followed during Christmas time, and the Honduran culture is no exception. The first tradition is the celebration of Posadas, which translated to English means the beginning. This is a tradition that is done 9 days before Christmas, where a group of family and friends walk around town carrying homemade nativity scenes. Each night, the group will visit 3 homes. The first 2 homes will refuse to give the group room and board. The third home will accept the group, and the nativity scene will be placed in the home until the next night when the process starts all over. Ronpopo is served to the group, as well as sweets and biscuits. Ronpopo is an eggnog drink with a type of Honduran rum called guaro mixed in. This tradition is done in order to remember the Christian story of Joseph, Mary, and the birth of baby Jesus, and their inability to find room in the inn in Bethlehem. Another tradition is Las Posadas, which translated to English means the final night. This is when all of the family members gather each other for the night. At midnight, before dinner is served, they all go outside to gather around and pray in front of the home. In this prayer, they give thanks to God for letting them see another Christmas and making it through the year. They then shoot fireworks off and guns beginning at midnight and continuing until early the next morning. Banta music, which is a type of Honduran music, is also played throughout the streets at night until early the next morning. The traditional drink Ronpopo is served throughout the day to the adults. This tradition sounds much like the American celebrations of New Year's and Independence Day, where people will stay up late drinking and shooting off fireworks until wee hours of the morning. However, the Honduran way seems much more family-oriented and civilized. ThisIsHonduras.com says, for Hondurans, Christmas is a very special and emotional occasion, and is important to spend it with the family. This is different from the United States, where Christmas has become more commercialized and less about family. Though the Honduran culture has recently been influenced by Western society, they still seem to hold true to their traditions, where family is one of the most important things, which I think is incredible.
Christmas is a very important time of the year in Honduras. It is a time where family and friends get together, rejoice, and since most of the community is Catholic, this is a time to enjoy spreading the story of Mary and Joseph. Christmas is a family tradition in Honduras adopted from the Western society. Hondurans celebrate Christmas with a dinner and gifts just like we do in America, only with different food and presents. And they also celebrate on December 24th sometimes instead of December 25th. Hondurans also decorate, but only the interior of the home due to thieves, and sometimes they paint the walls if they cannot afford to buy decorations. According to Honduras Weekly, there's no place to get pine trees in Honduras. So if the family can afford it, they buy an artificial tree. And some families even decorate palm trees near their home. The celebration of Posadas, which means the beginning, is a tradition done 9 days before Christmas each night. They visit 3 homes and are rejected by the first 2 in remembrance of Mary and Joseph. Las Posadas, which means the final day, they visit each other's house at midnight and they go outside and pray and give thanks. They also pop fireworks and shoot guns and play Honduran music in the streets. And throughout the next day, they drink a Western eggnog with guaro, Honduran rum. In conclusion, Hondurans celebrate Christmas different in the way of their special celebration of Posadas and Las Posadas, and sometimes a day earlier than Americans, and alike in the sense of celebrating the story of Mary and Joseph, also celebrating the birth of Jesus, spending time with family and friends, with gifts and food.